So in the next few minutes, I'm going to lead you through a guided meditation. And this one, once again, will really invite you and support you in connecting to your higher self and to spirit, whichever one feels more right for you. So the meditation will take 20-25 minutes, and we'll then open the lines for shares, clarifications, questions. And we're going to stay on audio only because I really actually love staying inward. And I think that staying on audio only invites us to stay inward. Make sure that your distractions are put aside right now, that your phone is on silent. And really in this moment, set the intention to receive exactly what you need. You know, for me, intention is about having faith, having trust that this meditation will invite such a deep connection with your higher self and spirit that it will allow you to receive exactly what you need. I also encourage you to trust the way the information shows up, because it might be very different than what you expect. I think you've already experienced that. And also to stay open to curiosity, because spirit very rarely speaks linearly. And you might get information, you're like, what was that? And so make sure you write it down, and that over the next few days, few weeks, few months, you pay attention, because always, 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 at least for me, my experience is I will get clarifications, or I will get breadcrumbs coming sometimes even a year, 5 years later from something I heard before. And I'm like, oh my God, that's what this meant. Or here's a deepening of the information I got 5 years ago. This actually happened to me. A couple of weeks ago, I found a journal entry from, I think it was 2015, that illuminated so clearly something that's happening in my life. So journaling and paying attention is really an important part of helping us tune into spirit. So please remember that. So now that this is out of the way, let's start slowing down by making sure that you are comfortable, that you're sitting, that you are in a position where your body feels really good. I love sitting cross-legged on my kitchen stools. For me, they feel, it's like the perfect seat, and where you feel supported and where you feel held, so that your body and your mind and your spirit can actually relax into the seat. And then as you settle into this spot, you can gently close your eyes if you haven't already. And we're going to start together with 3 deep breaths. So take a deep breath in, all the way to the top, hold for a moment, and then exhale any stale air. Let's do it again. Fill up with new life force, new life force, new life force. Hold on at the top, and then exhale still thoughts, emotions, anything you don't need anymore. Out loud. And then one more time, deepest inhale of the morning, and deepest letting go with your exhale. I usually find I have one more inside of me. So take a moment now to scan your body, even after taking these few deep breaths. Are they still places of tension? Places that you're open and expanded? Keep breathing through your whole body, welcoming every cell into this session. Soften your eyes, soften your mouth, your jaw. My jaw always holds so much tension. Roll your neck. I love opening my wings. Open your wings and notice how that shifts your positioning. Now take notice of the area in the center of your heart, right at your breastbone. And you might put one hand on it or even both hands on it. And then invite this heart of yours to open. So whatever that means to you, it might be a feeling sense. You might get some tingles, some warmth. You might see this circle of your heart expanding outward. And just let it expand. It's an allowing, not a forcing. And you might even imagine your heart like the sun, expanding through rays of light all the way out your body, your energy field, into the room. That is your heart, bathing everything around you. Now bring your attention to the area above your head. And you'll notice a beautiful bright light right above you. When you notice this light, you might even have a sense of recognition in your heart, and it might even open your heart further. This is your soul source. This is your essence. This is the part of you that has been around infinitely and that will be around infinitely. It's who you are, who you've been, and who you will always be. Affirm your connection to this light energy. There's nothing you have to do because you're always connected through a channel of light. But affirm it and bring it more closely to you. Let's bring it for now, for this meditation, in this time and space of this lifetime. And you can notice that this source energy is always connected, flowing down like a gentle waterfall to the top of your head. Just like, just let this beautiful light of yours just flow down the top of your head and then move through the top of your head. It bathes your brain. It moves down to the center of your heart, filling up this heart of yours even more. Let it flow down both of your arms, out your palms. And as it keeps flowing, just notice how your body relaxes and opens and just allows light to flow freely through you and out, filling every cell. Become aware of it moving through your solar plexus. Remember, it's like a beautiful waterfall. Then your abdomen, your sacrum. Again, filling every cell with your essence. Imagine beautiful sunflowers opening up to the sun, drenching each cell with your essence, just opening. And then let the energy continue to flow like a gentle waterfall down your legs, through your feet, down the earth, flowing all the way down, just beautiful light flowing down, 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 down. And then you become aware of a point at the center of the earth, Gaia's core. This is her essence. And as you connect your soul's energy to her center, know that you are nurturing her deeply and fully with your essence. Your light supports her. Your light supports the earth. Your presence supports her. She needs you just as you need her. You might even say, hello, Earth. I'm here. I'm present. I'm connected to you. Please let me know how I can best support you. I am here in this lifetime, in this time and space. And I will listen. So take a few more moments right now to allow yourself to see and or feel how you are indeed the bridge between heaven and earth. Golden light is just endlessly moving through you, connecting the heavens, your soul, your essence, and connecting the earth to it. And it's because of you, you are that bridge. Just let yourself experience the incredible flow between these two sources, moving through you, nourishing you, grounding you, elevating you. So now as you look in front of you, you notice a beautiful shimmering white temple. Take a moment to notice this temple. The light in the spirit world for me is completely different than the light in the human world. So this temple is shimmering white, almost fluorescent, phosphorescent. It can be as big or as little as you see it, but it's beautiful and it's just radiating this welcoming light. And you feel the pull, the longing, the curiosity to move towards that temple. And so you move towards it, and there's about 4 or 5 steps, beautiful marble, iridescent steps, and you walk up them. And as you stand on the landing, you see these beautiful, large double doors. And you just have to gently press on one, and the doors open, revealing this inner sanctum. But take a moment, step in, and take a moment to feel the space, to see the space. What do you notice? What do you hear? What do you feel? I'll be quiet for a little bit. You can walk around it. This is yours. This is your inner sanctum. This place holds every lifetime you've ever had, every lifetime you will ever have. Every lesson you've ever learned, that you will ever learn to become even more grounded as a heaven on earth human being. There might be others there, the people who are there just for you. So now notice that there are open doors in front of you, each leading to a room. You might see 2 or 3, 7, 10, hundreds, whatever you see. And you can see each room might have different color light. You might even have a different sense of what's in each. But one room in specific calls your attention to it. It might be because you like the way it looks, the color, the feel. It might just be that you feel pulled to it naturally. So let yourself walk towards that doorway, that open doorway, and let yourself walk into that room. And the guardian of that room, the guide for that room, is waiting for you and walks towards you with so much joy and recognition and love. Hey, welcome back. How can I serve you today? And you immediately feel at ease. You know this being. It feels so good to be held by this being, possibly to be in the presence of this being. Could be an angel, a person you know, an animal. Could be just a presence that you feel. And now this is your time to be in this room with this being where there's specific information for you for this moment in your life. You might have a specific question about your purpose or about a certain action you need to take. You might have a question about the past, about a relationship, about the future, about love. So I'm going to leave you for 3-4 minutes now to spend time in this room with this being. And trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust what you hear, what you don't hear. And if by any chance you feel called to complete this room and enter another room, if somewhere else that calls to you, now is the time. And to meet the guide of that room and that space. So you can bring this time into a close. If your guide has an object or symbol or gesture to share with you, let it happen now. This is a reminder of the insight, the information, the connection. When you might forget. And now you can say goodbye. You feel the love emanating from your guide to you and from you to your guide. And you know that this guide is always there, or many guides are always there, just waiting for your recognition, waiting to connect with you. And you slowly walk to the front door, you open it up. You walk down the 5 marble steps into beautiful earth. Maybe it's a garden, maybe it's a forest. Just let yourself walk on the earth after leaving the temple. Let yourself connect to the green. Let yourself be nourished. Let yourself know that you are that close to earth and that close to heaven. The two are inseparable for you. And then bring your attention back to your body. Take a couple deep breaths, bringing yourself back in to time and space, to the chair, to the air around you, touching your skin. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Staying deeply connected to yourself, to your quiet, even if you end up using words. Just notice how you feel right now. Imagine walking through your day with at least a whiff of this of being. It's hard to stay that slow, but feel what it might feel like to move, to walk from such a grounded place, from such a still place, from such a centered place. Thank you so much for being with me.